When you think of a ram, what comes to mind? Quick, maybe on the side of a cliff, and those horns, right? And I think we've all heard that term, head down and ram forward, right? That is the energy of Aries full moon, my friends. Aries also has this pioneering leadership and warrior energy. And put to good use, that can be a good thing, right? The shadow side, though, is that it can bring out anger or a tendency to kind of put our stakes in the ground and not be willing to budge. Fortunately, we still have the overriding energy of the sun in Libra, which strives for harmony and wants to mediate and collaborate and find an agreement, a place that feels fair to all parties. With this fiery full moon in Aries, you might feel an emotional need to be physically active, which is often what the full moon energy is like. Or, depending on what's been going on in your world, you might find that it adds an additional sense of stress with a need to seek time on your own away from other people. And with the sun opposite the moon in Libra right now, you might sense this kind of a tug and pull or an imbalance between your ego and emotions, your assertions and your empathy, and your masculine and feminine natures. With the sun and Venus in Libra right now as well, there's an emphasis on piling on all the good stuff that gives you a sense of peace and harmony in your life. This need for balance can be seen in all areas of your life, but particularly in personal relationships, because Libra rules personal relationships. They play a real strong role right now. Libra, again, remember the scales, that's the symbol of Libra, also brings out our desire for justice and fairness in interpersonal relationships. It can support you in seeing both sides of a story or a situation. And therefore, it's easy to find yourself maybe in a peacemaking or mediating role. However, just a word of caution, make sure that you don't lose sight of your own objectives in your efforts to help others feel at ease. It's real easy right now to become so embroiled in the problems of others, and in your efforts to make others feel at peace, you can neglect your own needs. Bottom line, be sure to nurture yourself and trust your own inner wisdom. I cannot stress this last point enough. This full moon is on the leading edge of the last eclipse season of the year, starting off with a partial solar eclipse later in the month in watery and emotional Scorpio, and ending with a total lunar eclipse next month in earthy and sometimes stubborn Taurus. We're all going to need all the support we can get. Like this astrology short? Like and subscribe to my channel for more inspiration and tips for tuning into your inner and your outer cosmos.